What's up YouTube? Tom from TechStops here, TSH coming your way, and today I'm doing a review of Dell's M501R notebook or laptop there. This is the 15.1 inch 2.1 gigahertz triple core processor model from with the AMD Phenom chip. I'll go through the review for this one. I'll outlay all the specs and everything about this model and how I found it, and I'll also show you what's in the box. So let's get right into it. Alright, getting into it, this is the Dell Inspiron M501 laptop from obviously Dell. This one is the tomato red. Also comes in three other colors. It comes in the Mars black, Lotus pink and peacock blue. I really like this design actually. When I first saw it online I thought it would be a little bit flashy, and it definitely is that, but I thought, I really won't like it and I prefer the blacks or the silver sort of laptop styles, but it actually does look really nice in person. It has a really nice finish. It is a little bit metallic, but not too metallic, and it just looks really nice. So before I get into the laptop, let me tell you what it comes with. You do get the standard AC adapter. What Dell do with their adapters is they do give you the plug there has a nice little blue LED light in it, which tells you when it's plugged in. But nothing really out of the ordinary on that one. And then obviously the boring stuff, all the guides. You got the Inspiron setup guide, safety information, Dell software agreement, warranty, and then all the drivers and CDs and so forth. So let's get that out of the way, and I'll tell you about the specs of this particular model. So this one here, I'll just open it up for you guys. This is obviously the Dell Inspiron M501. It's got the AMD Phenom 2.1 gigahertz triple core processor. It's got 4 gigs of RAM inside, DDR3 1333 megahertz. It's got two 2 gigabyte RAM sticks in there. Comes with Windows OS 7 at the 64-bit version. It's got the ATI Mobility Radeon HD 550V graphics card with 1 gigabyte of dedicated RAM, which is fantastic. It's got 500 gigabytes hard drive space at 7200 RPM. The screen is a high gloss 15.6 inch widescreen LED screen. The actual aspect is 1366 by 768, so HD quality. With the graphics card really does make for a pleasing viewing experience, especially if you're watching movies or playing games on that one. It has a 6-cell battery. Dell claim that the battery life has 3 hours and 29 minutes on it, up to 3 hours 29 minutes. And you can also get an optional 9-cell battery, which Dell claims has 7 hours and 25 minutes, so almost double. I'll talk about the battery life that I experienced in a moment. Comes with a DVD drive, plus minus optical drive there. Has 2 speakers at 2 watt each, 7-in-1 media card reader, 1.3 megapixel integrated webcam and microphone, good for Skype and other uses, and it's got the wireless Wi-Fi connectivity at G and N. So that's it there. First thing you notice, it does have a nice sort of polished aluminium look there. I actually, like I said about the color, I really like it. It's not a fingerprint magnet as you'd expect. You got the trackpad here with the 2 stock standard buttons, full-size keyboard. What you will notice is this 15.6 inch laptop has a full numbers keyboard. So it has the numerics there, which is excellent. You don't have to rely on the top line. So it actually does really put itself in a strong competitive position to actually replace a desktop with this keyboard. Now if you're replacing a desktop, you'd probably plug a separate keyboard in and use it separately, but you can use this, and it's got the full keyboard there, which is fantastic. Then it's got the stock standard sort of buttons and functionality up the top. Got the power button there, and that's pretty much it on the front, including the webcam and the microphone, and a couple of LED lights there. So I'll close this one up and I'll go around the edges, show you what you get. Alright, so flipping it up, you got the 2 speakers there that I mentioned earlier. You got the 7-in-1 card reader. You got the DVD drive and burner. You got the eSATA connectivity, which is fantastic. get some really quick transfer rates in there. Hook up your internet through there. Power adapter goes right in there. You got two USB ports here at the back, and you can connect your monitor up right there. This is the 6-cell battery. That's where your RAM is. And you got the venter ports right there. Another USB drive, microphone input, audio output for your headphones. Got a cooling fan there, and HDMI output. The HDMI output is actually a very good option to have. A lot of laptops don't have that. So if we just flip it back down, and there we go. So I actually really enjoyed using this laptop. It's got really good high quality performance. I actually really experienced great results from the processor and the graphics card. I really like the actual colors and setup and design. It actually feels quite solid, so the build quality is pretty good. And I do like this polished steel look with the color there. Makes it like a really flashy, nice design, but not over the top. And the keyboard itself, like I said earlier, is really fantastic to have a full numeric keyboard. What I didn't like is the battery power. I tested this one out with a video, put it to full screen, and also cranked up the brightness to its full capacity just to test it out, and it lasted for 1 hour and 31 minutes. That's well short of the 3.5 hours that Dell's claiming. Now obviously Dell's claiming that on a basis that you're not using it for a video at full full brightness, but it just goes to show that if you've got to take this one on a plane, it's probably not the best option because it won't last you for the duration of the flight. So it's a really good laptop to have. Excellent performance, fantastic visually. The screen is beautiful, and it's a real dream to watch with the graphics card and the 1300 by 1700 aspect ratio. It's fantastic, but just that battery life sort of pulls it back a bit. And that's about it. So that's the Dell Inspiron M501R. Keen to hear your thoughts. Have you guys used this laptop or other Dell laptops, or what do you prefer to see? What I was surprised in here, it doesn't have a FireWire port. I was a little bit surprised about that. And the other thing that's sort of holding it back for me is the location of all the ports. So the USB drives are all over the place. There's 2 at the back, 1 on the side. There's an eSATA on one side, and then HDMI cable port on the other side. So I'd like to see it a little bit cleaner, so it's all in one spot, so you can really have a clean workspace if you're using this as a desktop replacement. But apart from that, performance-wise, it's second to none. It's good quality and it's really good value. So check it out on Dell.com or Dell.com.au. Below the video, I'll post all the specs. If you've got any questions, just post below, and I'm keen to hear your thoughts on this one. It's Tom from TechStops here. I'll catch you guys next time.